denominator into derivative of the numerator, isn't it? So what is the derivative of numerator? 3a is constant and x derivative of x is 1. So denominator into derivative of the numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator. What is the derivative of denominator? 0 plus 3x square, isn't it? Because derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of x cube is 3x square divided by denominator square. Are you following? So it is 1 plus x cube into 3a minus 3ax into 3x square divided by 1 plus x cube the whole square. So now just open the brackets and simplify. So this is 3a plus 3ax cube minus 9ax cube divided by 1 plus x cube the whole square. So this can be further simplified as 3a minus 6ax cube by 1 plus x cube the whole square. Understood? If you didn't get me, please tell. Okay. Achyut, Adarsh, Abhay, is it clear? Go through. Only we are applying quotient rule. Next, try the second one. If y is equal to this, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Adarsh, can you say the step for the second one? Which rule you will apply?
Quotient rule.
Yeah. Can you tell me? Dx equal to?
Ex, dy by dx is equal to ex plus e minus x.
What is the rule? Denominator into
Denominator ex minus
a raised to x minus
e raised to x minus a derivative of numerator.
see denominator into derivative of
numerator.
What is the derivative of numerator? E raised to x. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x itself. Plus derivative of e raised to minus x is e raised to minus x itself into derivative of minus x. We have to apply chain rule now because inside this we have e and x minus x. So into minus 1. Understood? So denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator. Isn't it? Divided by denominator square. This is minus 1. Okay, did you understand? See, have you written this question? Shall I clear this? I'll show here. What is the rule? Just tell me. Denominator into derivative of the numerator, isn't it? So denominator is this e raised to x minus e raised to minus x into derivative of numerator. Numerator is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. Isn't it? How you will take the derivative? What is the derivative of e raised to x? Look that table. It is e raised to x itself. Plus, what is the derivative of e raised to minus x? That is e raised to minus x into derivative of minus x. You have to multiply. That is minus 1. Derivative of x is 1, isn't it? So derivative of minus x is minus 1. Understanding? Adarsh, Achyut, Abhinav,
Yes, sir.
understood? Abhinav?
How did the -1?
This one, this minus one. See, Achyut, listen here. Like, if you are having a function within a function, what rule we will apply? A function inside a function. We'll apply chain rule, isn't it? If there is e raised to x, what is the derivative? If there is simply e raised to x, what is the derivative? E raised to x itself. But if the derivative question is e raised to minus x, do the derivative of e raised to minus x, that is e raised to minus x into derivative of minus x. Chain rule, yesterday's chain rule. Remember that? Okay. Anybody having doubts means please ask. We'll clear and go. Otherwise, other questions also will not be understanding. Everyone, it's clear, Abhay?
Yes.
Okay. Now what you will do? Open the brackets. Open the brackets. So I have done up to here. Now open the brackets. This one I just showed how the derivative is coming. Now please open the brackets. This can be rewritten as dy by dx is equal to e raised to x minus e raised to minus x into e raised to x minus e raised to minus x minus e raised to x plus e raised to minus x into e raised to x plus e raised to x minus x divided by e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square. Now this is e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square into e raised to x plus e raised to minus x the whole square divided by e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square. There's a minus here, right? Quotient rule, there is a minus, no? Any step, if you have doubts, please clarify that and go. Now, can you apply a minus b the whole square and a plus b the whole square here? This is a minus b the whole square. That is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Then this is a plus b the whole square. That is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Just apply and see whether you are getting e raised to 2x minus 2 e raised to x e raised to minus x plus e raised to minus 2x minus, this is a plus b the whole square, e raised to 2x plus 2 e raised to x e raised to minus x plus e raised to minus 2x the whole divided by e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square. A minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, that is what we have applied here. So e raised to x the whole square, now that will be e raised to 2x, isn't it? Any doubt in that? E raised to x the whole square is e raised to 2x. Vanish, doubt is there?
No, miss.
Okay. Now, if possible, cancel the terms that you could cancel. Achyut, can you say which terms will go? E raised to
E raised to 2x.
minus e raised to 2x, that will go, isn't it? Then this e raised to minus 2x minus e raised to minus 2x, that will go, isn't it? Remaining what you will have? Remaining what you will have? minus 2 e raised to x, e raised to minus x minus 2. So that is minus 4, isn't it? Minus 4 e raised to x, e raised to minus x divided by e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square. Isn't it? And can we cancel e raised to x and e raised to minus x? They will get cancelled, isn't it? Why? E raised to x into e raised to minus x is 1 by e raised to x, isn't it? If you are having 2 raised to minus 1, that is 1 by 2, isn't it? Similarly, e raised to minus x is 1 by e raised to x. So this and this will go. So you'll get 1. So your answer will be minus 4 by e raised to x minus e raised to minus x the whole square. Go through each and every step. If you have doubts, please clear. Okay. Sanjay, is it clear? Sedu?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Sedu?
Yes, teacher.
Abhinav?
Yes.
Can I rub this? All of you completed, isn't it? Write the next heading. So whenever you get a question from differentiation, we have already studied 3 rules. What are they? Chain rule, product rule, quotient rule, isn't it? So other than that, we have some questions, type of questions like implicit function, question having implicit function, parametric equation like that. Okay. So we are going to see implicit functions, implicit. Implicit function. So what do you mean by implicit function? It is a function that will have both x and y. It is a function that will have both x and y, where y is a function of x. Where y is a function of x. So implicit function means question will be a function of x and y. And y is a function of x. Understood the meaning? I'll say in Malayalam for this thing. See, നമുക്കൊരു ഫംഗ്ഷൻ തരും. ആ ഫംഗ്ഷനിൽ എക്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും വൈ ഉണ്ടാവും. എന്നിട്ട് ആ വൈ ഇറ്റ് സെൽഫ്, വൈ തന്നെ എന്തായിരിക്കും? എക്സിന്റെ വേറൊരു ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ആയിരിക്കും. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്? അപ്പം നമ്മൾ അതിൽ ചെയിൻ റൂൾ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ഡിഫറൻസ് കമ്മിങ് ഇൻ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഈസ് വെൻ വി അപ്ലൈ ചെയിൻ റൂൾ, whenever derivative of y comes, you have to put dy by dx inside the problem itself. The question കാണുമ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാവും. Okay, so please write these two statements. Like if implicit function means it will be a function of x and y, where y itself is a function of x. Then you have to do dy by dx. Then you have to do dy by dx within the function. Within the function. Then you have to do dy by dx within the function. Question okay. Don't get confused. I will explain that. Okay. Do you remember chain rule? Then only we'll be able to do this. For that I'm just revising the chain rule because in this implicit function we will require that. Okay. If x square plus y is equal to 5, please write this question. Then in that I'll explain chain rule once more. Or please write this question. This is a simple question based on implicit function. Then I'll explain chain rule. If x square plus y is equal to 5, find dy by dx. If x square plus y is equal to 5, find dy by dx. Ganesh?
Yes, miss.
Can you tell the derivative? What is the derivative of x square? So in this question, they're asking dy by dx, isn't it? So you have to take derivative on both sides. Take derivative on both sides. Since this is the first question, if you want, you can write take derivative on both sides. In the next questions are all, no need to write this step. Take derivative. This is for just understanding. So Ganesh, tell me what is the derivative of x square?
1.
Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of x square is 2x, isn't it? Remember? Nx raised to n minus 1. So derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of y. Next is derivative of y. What is the derivative of y? dy by dx. Derivative of y is dy by dx because y is a function of x. That is equal to derivative of 5. What is derivative of 5? Sedu. What is derivative of 5?
0.
Yeah, 0. So what is dy by dx? dy by dx is equal to 0 minus 2x. That is dy by dx is equal to minus 2x. So the question will have x and y will be a function of x. So when you take derivative of y, you have to do dy by dx. Abel, is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Achyut, Abhinav, everyone, it's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now write another question. If x square plus y square is equal to 20. If x square plus y square is equal to 20, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. Sanjay, can you give the step?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. See, what is the derivative of x square?
2x
What is the derivative of y square?
y square dy by dx
Ah.
also.
dy by dx എടുക്കണം. But see how you will take y square. Square the derivative എന്താ? ഇപ്പൊ x square ആണെങ്കിൽ what is the derivative? 2x.
2x.
So what is the derivative of y square? It is 2y. Into what you have to apply chain rule. You have to multiply with the derivative of y. dy by dx. Understood? അവിടെയാണ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ടത്. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്? Whenever derivative of y is coming, you have to multiply with dy by dx.
Okay, teacher.
Derivative എടുത്തിട്ട് you have to multiply by dy by dx. So if it is y square, take the derivative of square. When square is coming, it is 2y, isn't it? Then multiply with dy by dx. Suppose question was y cube, how you will do? If it is y cube, how will you take the derivative? 3y square, isn't it? And x raised
dx.
into dy by dx. That is the thing you have to remember. Whenever there is derivative of y coming, you have to multiply with dy by dx.
D.
See here, this will be y square now. So 2y dy by dx. That is equal to derivative of 20 is
0.
0. Now from this find dy by dx. So 2y dy by dx is equal to minus 2x. So dy by dx is equal to minus 2x by 2y. So that is minus x by 1. Abhay, is it clear?
Yes, miss.
If xy is equal to 2x square, if xy is equal to 2x square, find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So we have to take derivative on both sides, isn't it? So what rule you will apply here? What is this? Can anybody say which rule? Left hand side. xy, isn't it?
Product rule ആണോ മാം?
Yeah, product rule, correct. xy means that is x into y, isn't it? So apply product rule. What is product rule? First function into derivative, that is uv dash plus vu dash is equal to, is the thing you have to do. So here first function x into derivative of y. What is derivative of y? dy by dx into y into derivative of x, that is 1. That is equal to derivative of 2x square. So to keep 2 here, derivative of x square is 2x. So it is x dy by dx plus y is equal to 4x. So x dy by dx, we have to find dy by dx. It is 4x minus y. So dy by dx is equal to 4x minus y by x. Please go through the steps. If you have doubts, please ask me. Okay, write one another question. This is clear now. Any doubt? Write one another question. If x square plus 2xy plus y cube is equal to 42, find dy by dx. If x square plus 2xy plus y cube is equal to 42, find dy by dx. Ganesh, please give me the steps. I am audible, right? Ganesh, first you will take the derivative of,
X square.
what is the derivative of x square? 2x.
2.
Okay, Achyut, can you give the next one? Next term. Which is 2x in it. So 2xy means product is coming now, product. So keep 2 here, apply product rule for xy, So I am putting a bracket because it will be longer, right? So that's why I am putting a bracket. Xy, derivative of xy, x into dy by dx. In the last question you have done that. Plus y into 1. uv dash plus vu dash. Understood? 2 I am keeping here. I am doing the derivative of xy. Achyut, clear?
Teacher, why are we not taking the derivative of 2?
See, in the previous questions and all, if you are having 2x square, how did we do? How did we do if we take the derivative? How we took? We took 2 here, then we took the derivative of x square, that is 2x. This is how we did now.
But 2 ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ മാത്രമേ അതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുക്കാം.
Yeah. 2 ഒറ്റക്ക് നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ derivative 0. Because that's a constant.
ആ 2 ഒറ്റയ്ക്കാണെങ്കിൽ 0 ആയി പോലെ.
Yeah, 2 is simply standing. ഒറ്റക്കാണ് ഇൻഡിപെൻഡന്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് 0. നമ്മൾ ആദ്യമൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് എടുത്ത് നോക്കി, നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ? 3 cos തീറ്റ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് cos 2x എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ 3 ഇങ്ങനെ വെച്ചിട്ടല്ലേ കോസിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുത്തേക്കണം. ഒന്ന് പ്ലീസ് ടേൺ യുവർ പേജ് ആൻഡ് സി. 2 നമ്പർ ഇങ്ങനെ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈഡ് ആയിട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, we have done questions like 3x cube, something like that. So in that and all, നമ്മളൊരു polynomial എഴുതിയിട്ടൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ ഫസ്റ്റ്? ഇന്നലെ ചെയ്തില്ലേ? So in that what did we do? We kept the constant. If it is coming as multiplication, 3x cube or 3x square, we'll keep 3 here, then take the derivative of x square, isn't it? Same thing only I am doing here. 2 out of 2, then I am taking the derivative of xy. If I am taking the otherwise it will be more complicated. Keep 2 as such. If number is coming multiplicated, you can keep that number here and take the derivative of that function. Now see, never forget to put this bracket. Otherwise what you will take? You only will take 2 for this first term. You have to put the bracket. Why? Because we are taking the derivative of xy. 2 is common for both x and y, isn't it? Plus, now remaining part. Sanjay, can you give me? Sanjay?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. What is the derivative of y cube?
3y square.
3y square on Only that much. dy by dx.
dy by dx. Okay.
Whenever we are taking the derivative of y, just put dy by dx. Equal to derivative of 42 up by.
0.
Now simplify, keep dy by dx in one side and find dy by dx. So I am opening the bracket. I need to find dy by dx, isn't it? So I am keeping the terms having dy by dx in one side. Others I am bringing to the other side. So when you do NCERT questions, you will be more clear. Why? Because you have many questions of the same type. So when you do that thing continuously, you'll be more thorough. Okay, so when you get time, I know that your classes are started, so you may not be getting the time for doing this as well as the ongoing chapter in the school. But still, if you get some time, take the NCERT textbook, practice the questions from that. Then your speed will increase. Because in the NCERT textbook, chain rule, product rule, quotient rule, each have different types of different questions. So you can practice that. Then this implicit function is an another exercise. So in that also you will have many questions. So you'll get more question. If you do more question, you'll be more and more thorough with that topic. Okay. Is implicit function clear now?
Yes, miss.
Okay, I will give you one more question. In that box, have you written the derivative of root x? If you have not written the derivative of root x in that box, no, please add that also. That is d by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Please add that in that box if you have not added. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. You can by heart that, but still I'll just show how it is coming. See, root x means what? X raised to 1 by 2, no? Root x means x raised to 1 by 2. So, d by dx of x raised to 1 by 2. Which rule you will apply? X raised to n, it is n x raised to n minus 1. So, 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1. That is 1 by 2 x raised to minus 1 by 2. So, that is 1 by 2 x raised to minus 1 by 2. So, that is when I bring down, it will become positive 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, so this you have to add in that table, no? First table to find the I have given the list, no? In that you can add, and I have just showed the method how it is coming. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, now do one question. Root x plus root y, root x plus root y is equal to 2. Root x plus root y is equal to 2. Then find dy by dx, find dy by dx at y is equal to 1. At y is equal to 1. If root x plus root y is equal to 2, find dy by dx at y is equal to 1. Options, also I'll give options. 5, 4, 2, minus 1. These are the options. 5, 4, 2, minus 1. These are the 4 options. Can you please try that? Why for what this y is given, y is equal to 1 is given? Don't substitute that y is equal to 1 in the question, okay? In the answer only you can apply that. Otherwise you cannot take the derivative. Okay, so when you get the answer, final answer, you have to put this y equal to 1. So first do this. So what is the derivative of root x? 1 by 2 root x, isn't it? Plus what is the derivative of root y?
1 by 2 root y.
Yeah, 1 by 2 root y. Sorry. 1 by 2 root y into dy by dx. Never forget to put that. That is equal to, what is the derivative of 2? 0. So dy by dx is equal to, sorry, 1 by 2 root y dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 root x. So dy by dx is equal to minus 2 root y by 2 root x. Okay, now in the final answer you have to put for y equal to 1, isn't it? So how you will do this? See, you have to get an answer in numbers only, isn't it? There is no x or y anything in the answer. So y equal to 1. So root x plus root y is equal to 2. That is a question given, isn't it? Now put, that is root x plus y is 1, no? That is root 1, that is equal to 2. So root x plus 1 equal to 2. So root x equal to 1, x equal to 1. Then y already they have given 1. So 2 and 2 cancel. So minus root 1 by root 1. So that is minus 2. Minus 1 is already means 2. So this is gone, no? This 2. So this is minus 1. 2 is gone, no? 2 got cancelled. So the answer is minus 1. So option B. Understood? Simple only, just you have to substitute x and y in the final answer. Is it easy? Is it easy? Are you getting? Are you able to do differentiation now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now write one previous year question. Two previous year questions, please try. If y is equal to x plus 1 by x minus 1, find dy by dx. That is one question. Second one. What is the rate of change of, what is rate of change of, these are previous year questions, okay. Rate of change of root x square plus 16 with respect to x square, at x equal to 3. At x equal to 3. So with respect to x square, you need not write with respect to x. That I will teach you when x square is done. with respect to x at x equal to 3. So first question is our old type question, isn't it? This is a previous year question, that's why I give. If you want, you can write in the bracket previous. So which rule you will apply here? This is not implicit function question, no? So normal question only.
Quotient rule.
Yeah, quotient rule. Apply quotient rule and give me the answer. Denominator into derivative of numerator. So dy by dx equal to denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator by denominator square. So that is x minus 1 minus x minus 1 by x minus 1 the whole square. So that is x1 minus x will go minus 2 by x minus 1 the whole square. Second one, please do rate of change means nothing but derivative. That I have given the definition, no? What is derivative differentiation? I have given the definition for differentiation in the beginning of the chapter, isn't it? It is used to find rate of change. Okay, so do this. Second question, check, just take the derivative. So you have to take the derivative of root of x square plus 16. So take the derivative d by dx of this one. D by dx of this one. So see here, which is the outer function? Root is the outer function, isn't it? Here the function itself inside root. So we have to take the derivative of root first, isn't it? So what is the derivative of root x? That is 1 by 2 root x. So derivative of this root is 1 by 2 root this entire thing into chain rule. That is, take the derivative of this inner function. What is the derivative of inner function? X square derivative is 2x plus derivative of 16 is 0. So it is 2x divided by 2 into root of x square plus 16. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So x by root of x square plus 16. Now they have told to put x equal to 3. So that is 3 by root of 3 square, 9 plus 16, that is 25, root 25, that is 5. So answer is 3 by 5. Doubt is there? Sanjay, Achyut, Ganesh, Abhay,
Yes.
Adarsh, Sedu, Abhinav.
Teacher,
Yeah,
1 by 2 root x square plus 16 into 2x plus 0. അതെങ്ങനെയാണ്?
അതെന്താണ് പറഞ്ഞുതരാലോ. 1 second. ഗണേഷ് ആണോ ചോദിച്ചത്?
അല്ല സഞ്ജയ്.
സഞ്ജയ്.
ആ.
ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്താ? റൂട്ട് ഓഫ് എക്സ് സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് 16 അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ഇതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവാണ് എടുക്കേണ്ടത്. നമ്മൾ എന്ത് പറഞ്ഞത് ചെയിൻ റൂളില്? We have to take the derivative of outer function, then take the derivative of, then multiply with derivative of inner function. അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ പഠിച്ചത്? ഔട്ടർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇൻഡു ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഇന്നറിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുക്കണം. വീണ്ടും ഇന്നർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഡു ഇട്ടിട്ട് പിന്നെയും ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എടുക്കണം അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ ഇതിൽ നോക്കി, നമ്മുടെ ഇതിൽ ഔട്ടർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ റൂട്ട് അല്ലേ വരുന്നത്? റൂട്ട് ഒരു ഫംഗ്ഷൻ അല്ലേ? സ്ക്വയർ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ അല്ലേ റൂട്ടും? റൂട്ടിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് ഞാൻ ഓൾറെഡി എഴുതാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് ഓഫ് റൂട്ട് എക്സ്?
1/2 root x.
സോ ഈ റൂട്ടിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് 1/2 റൂട്ട് ആ സംഭവം ഫുള്ളും
15
ഇൻറ്റു നമ്മൾ ഇന്നറിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് വെച്ച് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? എക്സ് സ്ക്വയറിന്റെ ഡെറിവേറ്റീവ് എന്താ? ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് 2x.
2x. ഓക്കെ.
Derivative 0. So 2x by 2 into root of x square plus 16. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ജസ്റ്റ് എക്സിന് നമ്മൾ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യും. X will be 3/5 എന്ന് കിട്ടും അല്ലേ?
ഓക്കെ.
Clear now? So we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
നിങ്ങളുടെ വീഡിയോ വാച്ച് ചെയ്യണം. അതായത് നമ്മുടെ ചാനലിലുള്ളത് നോക്കിയിട്ട് അതിലുള്ള ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് കൂടി ചെയ്യണം.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.